What's going on, y'all? Your boy Darius here, back again for another video, and this time we are here with another pitch meeting. This time it is for Madam Web. You can call it a movie that Sony put out. Their Sony Spider-Man stuff is an absolute mess, and I'm sure pitch meeting is going to show that spectacularly. No pun intended with Spider-Man, spectacular Spider-Man. You get it. Anyway. My review of Madam Web is up on the channel. I'll link it in the description at the end of this video. All over the place. Go over there, check it out if you haven't seen it. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button, man. I'm on my journey to 500 subscribers, man. I can't get there without you guys. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell, as well as the like button. It helps the algorithm to push up my content so more people can see it, man. So do that, and everything will be just fine over here. I was going to say something else, but I forgot. So without further ado, let's get it. Oh boy, spoilers. As
So,
if you care.
got a Spider-Man adjacent movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. I was thinking we'd make a Madam Web movie. The word web sounds Spider-Man-y. I'm gonna greenlight this right away. So she's like a female Spider-Man?
Not,
but
she's not.
This movie is gonna have 3 girls that eventually become Spider-Women. Oh, now we're talking. Yeah.
But
they're normal the entire movie.
Exactly.
But we will kind of see it once in a
Flashbacks.
vision thing. That's
Or
enough
flash
for me to
forwards, yeah.
heavily lean on in the trailer. A little misleading. I
It
believe
really
the term
was.
Female-led, not misleading, and she can be any height, really. Never mind. So tell me about this Spider-Man movie. We're connected to it. We're a part of that.
No.
Well, at the beginning of the movie, there's going to be a heavily pregnant woman in the Amazon trying to find a spider that gives you superpowers. How does she know it gives you powers? By knowing it. But then when she finds it, the bad guy of the movie, Ezekiel, shoots her and steals it. Oh, very mean.
Terrible
What's this
villain.
bad guy's deal? Well, he was in the Amazon with Madam Web's mom when she was researching spiders just before she died. Oh, good sentence. I'm going to put that almost verbatim in the trailer.
It is not going to be in the movie
So
at all.
These Peruvian spider people saved the baby's life. Another banger of a sentence. So then, like 30 years later, the baby Cassandra is grown up and working as an EMT in
With
New York
Uncle Ben.
City. How did the Peruvian Amazon spider people ship her back to New York City? Amazon Prime? I don't care. Okay. Her EMT partner is Ben Parker. That's the guy we're always killing.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, man, this movie's going to be so Spider-Man adjacent. People are going to love how much this almost involves Spider-Man. And so one day Cassie falls into some water and has a near-death experience.
And
Those can be fatal. I mean, no, they're not. But anyway,
It's called
Cassie
near-death.
develops the ability to see the future.
I can see the
Sometimes.
future.
So she does. And then one day she has a vision of another EMT dying in a car crash.
Mike
So
Epps.
She tries to stop him,
Spoiler.
but he's like, okay, you're crazy. And he drives off anyway and dies. Didn't she kind of cause that by slowing him down and making him leave later than he would have without her involvement? Hey, shut up. So then one day she sees a vision of these 3 girls, and Ezekiel is killing them in a subway. Why does he want to kill them? Because he's been having visions of them eventually getting powers and killing him. So he's got to kill them now before they destroy everything he's built. What has he built? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who he is, what he does.
Any dialogue for this guy? I figure we just shoot the movie and then I'll figure out something out.
It'll be ADR.
We'll just re-record every single one of his lines in ADR.
Exactly. I gotta pause it here. That is exactly. Everyone's been saying it, and it's exactly right. Every time he's talking, none of it looks like he's actually saying it. It looks like maybe, I don't know, like maybe. The only thing I can think of is maybe the dude, the actor. I have no idea who he is. Never seen him in anything. Maybe just the dialogue that he was given, he was just not good at delivering it, and they're like, you know what, man, it's fine. Well, fix it in post. That's what they always say, right? Just ADR all your stuff. You're not, instead of getting the scene right, with just ADR it, man. That's how we're gonna handle this. Oh my God.
Those not match the actor's lips? Listen, sir, I don't know how any of this works. So anyway, then Cassie saves the girls.
It felt like
I don't know about this. Ezekiel has a Spider-Man looking suit you can
For
put in
what?
the trailer.
Never explain why he has it.
Cassie steals a taxi and brings these 3 girls to the woods in New Jersey, but she hears on the radio that she's now wanted for kidnapping. Yeah, and she's like, I don't want to be doing this. I hate helping people. Why did she become an EMT? Unclear. So one of the girls mentions that Ezekiel crawled on the ceiling like a spider, so Cassie's like, oh, okay, you 3 girls stay in these woods. I'm
alone.
Gonna look at some papers for 3 hours. What? Well, see, Ezekiel has access to surveillance cameras all over the place, so the forest really is the safest place for little girls. Why'd you say that like that? Anyway, they decide to walk to a nearby diner and dance on some tables.
With some
they're not
teenage boys.
traumatized by
Yeah.
almost being murdered by a spider person? No, they
No.
want to eat food and flirt with teenage boys. Well, okay then. But then somebody in the diner is reading a newspaper with an article about the kidnapping, so he calls
And it's a
the
Daily
cops.
Bugle.
Newspaper article about a thing that just happened a couple of hours ago in a different state.
Oh my
So
God.
Ezekiel tracks them down. Cassie has a little vision about this, so she hits him with the stolen taxi. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow. And then she's going to teach the three girls CPR.
PR,
That's going to
yeah.
come into play later. It's like Chekhov's CPR class. Hey, you're doing some three shadowing.
Because that's all.
Shadowing? It's not up to that level, I don't
That's all she can teach
That's
them.
fair. Anyway, now Cassie has to go to Peru for a dump. Kind of a long way to go for a bathroom break. No, it's an exposition dump. Like she does it on a canvas. No, she tracks down the spot
that's right,
in the
yeah.
Amazon where her mom died and meets with a dude who was there.
I'll be honest, completely transparent. At this point, I had went to the concessions to get some candy because I just didn't care at that point. I was just like, yeah, if I miss something, who cares? I came back and they were just doing some exposition. I'm just like, yeah, yep, this okay.
And gets all the information we in the audience already have. Oh, okay. How did she
really?
find the
Yeah.
exact spot? She had a Polaroid picture of a tree. Okay, that's basically coordinates. So she has a vision about her mom, and now she's not mad at her about researching spiders anymore. Wait, isn't she wanted for kidnapping?
Yes.
Didn't she drive a stolen taxi to the airport and get on a plane to Peru?
Oh, my God.
Airport security was a lot more lax in 2003.
No, they weren't.
You know.
It was after 2001.
Completely untrue. And how did Ezekiel not track her on all the cameras? Reasons. Anyway, while she was gone, she left the girls with Ben Parker and
Good
his very
God, man.
pregnant sister-in-law, Mary Parker. She's pregnant with the whole reason we're making these movies. She sure is.
But we're never gonna
Then
say his
Mary
name.
goes into very premature labor, so they all have to go to the hospital, including the girls. I mean, why do the girls need to go too? So the rest of the movie can happen. Okay, so Cassie gets back from Peru and has to go help the girls with her stolen cab. Wow, well, I mean, this guy's basically evil Spider-Man, and she can
know.
just kind of see the future a little bit sometimes.
For no
It's
reason.
tough to fight him. Actually, it's going to be super easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, now she steals an ambulance and crashes that through a wall into him.
She's
So
always
her
stealing
powers are
stuff.
seeing the future and then also Grand Theft Auto. And
Yep.
attempted vehicular homicide
Ding,
with said thefted auto. Yeah, very cool. Didn't somebody probably need that ambulance, though? I don't care. So then there's going to be a big
I don't care.
fight. None of the characters are capable of fighting him, though, right? That is correct.
Yeah,
And
'cause
there are
they-
no more stolen cars in place. So they
Because, the trailers seem to very heavily suggest that these three girls right here would turn into superheroes, but they were like, no, only in the future. You'll never actually get to see them do shit at all in this movie.
lure him into a firework factory and set it all up to explode. I saw
Yeah.
that in a cartoon once. Same here. So Cassie uses her vision powers to help them dodge Ezekiel's attacks, and then also she can be in multiple places at once.
Right.
Oh,
That-
she can.
astral
The guy back in
projection.
The jungle told her, when you take on responsibility, great power will come.
Oh! I remember that. That was worse than when Amazing Spider-Man 1, Uncle Ben was trying to give that same speech, but using different words, right? It was like, when you can help people, you have a responsibility to help those people. It's just like, bro, just say the thing. Same thing with Spider-Man and Civil War. He's just like, when you can do the things I can, and you don't do anything, and then people get hurt, it's your fault or some shit like that. I was just like, bro, just say the line. It's a great thing that in No Way Home, they let them just say the line.
Oh, that's kind of like the famous line. Yeah, exactly, but not as good. And that unlocks powers for some reason. Sick. And then I figured this is the perfect opportunity for some product placement for your partner, Pepsi. But in the middle of a weird firework fight? Yeah, see, I figure a giant neon Pepsi sign falls
Oh, that's what
on
that
the
was?
bad guy and he dies. Just a
Yeah,
giant
okay,
S
yeah.
falling on him,
I
a
didn't even,
giant
pay attention to it.
Getting a giant pee on you is tight. And so that's the end of the voiceover bad guy. But then Cassie falls into some water and gets a firework in the face. Oh, so
And
it's
she's
time
blind
for the
now.
girls to do some CPR and save her life. From the two shadowing. Yeah, now she's totally fine, except she's blind and in a wheelchair forever.
For some
reason,
yeah,
yeah, but she's
exactly.
perfectly happy. She cracks a little joke about Ben thinking that being an uncle is like all fun and no responsibility. But she knows what's coming. She knows that he and Peter's parents are going to die instead of saving
Yeah.
him. She's joking about it.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's not like, right, like, oh my, if they had simply properly done on Madam Web's story, introducing the web of life and destiny, and like, you know, like in Spider-Verse, and they said, hey, certain things have to happen to spider totems, spider, you know, avatars, spider people, certain events, the canon events. If they had introduced that, right, they could have used that, but they didn't. So now, yeah, I'm just thinking the universe, wait a minute. All these times that she's been, you know, saving people from their deaths, she's not going to save Ben from his death, or, you know, Richard and Mary from their deaths. Like, it would make sense if she knew that, well, it has to happen. You know, I can't meddle with it. It has to happen. It's your fate, you know? It's a canon event. But no, there's none of that in this movie. Good Lord.
Yeah, really funny stuff. And then we're also going to tease
I got to text my friend about that.
And those three spider women fight crime together or something. Yeah, how are they going to get powers? Unclear.
We don't know.
Fun to see them all in a future movie together?
No.
Maybe. I don't know these people. Very fun. So what do you think? Hey, listen, you plop some Spider-Man related stuff onto film and you've got yourself a movie, I think. I don't really know.
It's barely a movie.
Fans like. Let's hope
they
it's
don't.
This.
Yeah, it's, oh my God.
Hi everybody, Ryan George here. Thank you for watching that pitch meeting. I hope you enjoyed it. I have a few seconds to fill up here and nothing planned, so I'm gonna...
And yeah, she's in a wheelchair, bro, but she got hit in the face by fireworks. All she did was fall into some water. None of this makes any sense. This movie, he leave it to pitch meeting to make it just so much worse, man. Made it so much worse because it makes you think about things you didn't think about before. Like, I didn't think about, like, half of the stuff he was talking about. Like, when he was talking about the fact that she knows Uncle Ben's gonna die and she's not gonna do anything about it. Like, the thing that stuck out to me, the only thing that I really gave hard thought to in the movie was the fact that Ezekiel Sims had dreams about these women killing him in the future when they were adults, right? And he was able to perfectly recollect their faces and what they looked like, despite the fact that they were all wearing masks in their superhero costumes, right? Two of them had different hairstyles to what they did in the actual movie when they're teenagers. He was able to use the perfect detail of their faces somehow, put it into a computer, and get a perfect recollection of what they would look like, a perfect image of what they would look like as teenagers. God, this movie's bad, man. It's barely even a movie, man. Like, I fear for Craven. Can Craven be worse than this? It probably can, because it's Sony. It's what they do. I just... Oh, my God. Pitch meeting, you guys broke me today. You broke me. So many moments you broke me with, man. Make sure you guys go over to Pitch Meeting. Subscribe over there, man. Another great video. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Damn dog.